Hi students, this is Ms. Johnson with 1-1 Variables and Expressions. Our SWABAT for today is we are going to go between words and algebraic expressions. Alright, let's figure out what some of our vocab words are. First of all, what is a variable again? Well, a variable are simply letters used to represent unknown numbers. Most common one is X, but we can use A, Y, C, whatever letter we want that represents an unknown number. Second vocab word, what is a term? Well, terms are numbers or variables put together. So 5 is a term, 3x is a term, and 3x squared is a term. And what is an expression? You have seen this before. Not a facial expression, but a math expression. These are when we have sums or products of numbers and variables. So when we have 2x plus 1, or 3c plus 5, or x squared minus 8, when you have combinations of things together with adding and subtracting, these are expressions. Alright, example number 1. We're going to write a verbal expression for each of these algebraic expressions. Well, verbal expressions are just written out the exact way that you would say a problem. So we've got 3a here, and we've got this. And our verbal expression, we're going to write out in words how we say this. Well, we say this as 3 times x to the 4th power. So that's what we're literally going to write out. 3 times x to the 4th power. So letter B, you can try to go ahead and write it on your own before I talk about it. Letter B, you would say this as 16 times u squared minus 3. And you would write it out just like this. Alright, moving on. Example 2, let's go the other direction. Let's write an algebraic expression for each verbal expression. So letter A says a number C more than 6. Well, more than I know means to add. So we got to add c to 6. So we're going to have 6 plus c. It would be okay to have c plus 6 as well. For addition, the order does not matter. Letter B says 10 less than the product of 7 and f. Less than, I know, means to subtract, and product, I know, means to multiply. So I need to subtract 10 from 7 and f being multiplied. So we're going to multiply 7f and then we're going to subtract 10. And the order does matter for subtraction, so when you see less than, it's always going to go at the end. You're going to minus subtract that. Alright, example number 3. Mr. Martinez orders 250 keychains printed with the Spartans logo and 500 pencils with their web address. We're going to write an algebraic expression that represents the cost of the order. Well, the order says we've got 250 keychains and 500 pencils. So if I write that out, we've got 250 keychains plus 500 pencils. So if I put this into an algebraic expression, I need to use some variables. So I'm going to use k for keychains, I'm going to use p for pencils, and obviously plus means to add. So my expression is going to be 250k plus 500p. Alright, those are our 3 examples for today. In your summary, I want you to write down today I learned. Write down what you learned or things that you need to remember. And secondly, I want you to write down one question that you have. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you next time.